Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As you already know, this is your US General 5-drawer tool cart with side tray and deep compartment. Today is Friday. As you can see, I threw up a video earlier, technically from this morning. I did see the Snap-on guy. I've been quite busy all day long, doing a lot of multitasking all day long. Now it's getting towards the end of the day. I'm just now basically getting the opportunity to sit still. So while I have this time at the moment, we're gonna get into this little tool haul real quick. I did pick up something this morning while I was on the truck. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough time to really spend on the truck to do what I had liked, because basically I had vehicles on multiple different lifts in the shop, and I had a customer waiting, and you know how that goes. So maybe into the next one. Unfortunately, my Snap-on dealer, he's gonna be off next week, so I possibly won't see him for the next 2 weeks or so. But it's still all good. I do got some things on order with him, so I'm gonna be looking forward to receiving those things, and bringing these next couple of tool hauls and tool reviews to you. But right now, we're gonna get into it, and as I always state, I always keep my signature lingering somewhere in the background. You know the signature. It's time to make the donuts. So I'm gonna get this item out, and we're gonna see and take a look at basically what we got off the truck this morning. Okay, yeah, as you can see here on the side tray, my Snap-on dealer, he did throw me some Snap-on swag for the winter, as you can see. Okay, officially licensed product by Snap-on. Nice little scully cap. Weather's getting ready to get a little brisk out there, so it's always good to have some extra. He just happened to throw this to me, you know what I mean, for being a good customer, loyal, consistent customer all the time. You know how that goes. When you do right, you get right. All right. As you can see here, this is what I did pick up this morning. As you can see, this is a 7-piece retaining ring plier set right here, snap ring pliers. And the part number is SRPCR107. Okay, this is a 7-piece set. Most technicians and most mechanics out there who basically have this set, they know what it is, they know what it goes for on a truck and online on a Snap-on site right here. This was a set that I needed. They do have a set with less pieces, but when it comes to certain equipment, I don't buy the sets that come with the less pieces. If I'm going to purchase something, I'm going to purchase the whole entire kit. A lot of times it's a waste of money, because I think in the smaller sets, I think it's like a 2-piece set or something like that. You understand? But for the price of those, a lot of times it's not worth it. And Snap-on products are very pricey, depending upon what your needs are, for your applications and so on and so forth. It's just like a set of boxing wrenches, that I received yesterday that I showed. That set, goes on a truck for roughly about 322, I believe. And on an online site, I had a discussion earlier, with my Snap-on dealer about that earlier, because there's certain items on a truck that he doesn't keep in stock. But he does specially order them for certain technicians, depending upon the applications and what they're looking for during that time. And there'd be quite some times where I have to reach out to outside sources and outside platforms to obtain certain equipment. So don't always think, just because it's the Snap-on logo brand, that I'm always paying that top quality brand fee, because a lot of times I'm technically not. But I just happen to be in the right place at the right time when the opportunity presents itself, and I just be fortunate enough to seize the moment when those times come. Okay, to give you a good example, I'll go back down here, and as you already seen, this was a set that I basically put in another video, which is those long boxing ratcheting wrench sets. And this set right here is very expensive. The set runs for $505 on the truck and online on the site. Okay, but I didn't pay $505 for this set. I paid a little bit, I think it was like $360 for the set brand new. So I was fortunate enough to find this set. The seller that I did purchase it from was a eBay online seller that had a pawn shop, and they're not big on tools. So basically whoever sold them this set, I guess, was desperately in need, because the set was completely brand new. It's never been used before, and you can tell when I received the wrenches that they never been put on a fastener before. So, you know, like I said, I just happened to be in the right place at the right time in order to seize the moment when the moment presented itself. Okay, so that's just basically about that, and basically about it. And you know, like I always state, this is your US General 5-drawer tool cart with side tray and deep compartment. Okay, and once again, to go back to the part number on that item is SRPCR107, and this is a 7-piece retaining ring plier set right here. And as you can see, you know, it has its red handles, because you know I got the red and black preference going on. I was never really into the red like that, but once I had obtained a lot of different Milwaukee tools, and you know the cart is black, then you already know. That's, you know, that's where this all started from. So all right, into the next one, we're going to check you later. Peace.